Very good afternoon to one and all present. My name is Dr. Rathina Kumar, working in the Department of AIDS, SNS College of Engineering. In the previous three videos, we have seen the fundamentals of computer hardware. Then second lecturer video, we have seen the computer software. The previous one, we have seen what is meant by an algorithm. So how we developed an algorithm. And finally, we have seen an example. So in this lecturer video, we are going to see what is meant by flowchart, what are the different symbols used in a flowchart. Then finally, we are going to see one example. Yeah, let us start. What is meant by flowchart? So we need to understand a three important point. The very first one is flowchart is a type of diagram that represent a workflow or process. A flowchart can also be defined as a diagrammatic representation of an algorithm, which means it is a step-by-step approach to solving a task. The third point is the flowchart shows the steps as boxes of various kinds and they are ordered by connecting the boxes with arrows. Yeah. Next, we are going to see what are the symbols used in the flowchart. So here you have seen three columns. The first column displays the symbols. Second one is the purpose, which means that the name of the symbols. The third one is their corresponding uses, that is called as a description. For an example, the first one is a flow line. The purpose of that particular symbol is it indicates the flow of logic by connecting the two different symbols. Then next, we are going to see the decision used for decision making between two or more alternatives. The next symbol is one page connector used to join different flow lines. The next is off page connector used to connect the flowchart portion on a different pages. The last one is the predefined process or function. So the description of this particular symbol is it represents a group of statements performing one processing task. Yeah. The next we are going to see what are the important guidelines for developing a flowchart. So as I already told that while developing an algorithm, we need to remember some important point. Similarly, while developing a flowchart, we must some important points we need to keep in mind. So 5 points we are going to see here. The first one is the flowchart can have only one start and one stop symbol. The second one is the on-page connectors are referenced using numbers. The third important guideline is the off-page connectors are referenced using an alphabet. The fourth one is the general flow of process is top to bottom or left to right. So these are all important points we must remember while developing a flowchart. The last one is the arrows used in the flowchart should not cross each other. So these are all some important points. If we start to see one example, we can easily understand it. Yeah, it's a very simple example, adding two numbers. Okay, we have already seen the algorithm for this particular problem. So now we see the flowchart for the given problem. So let us start with an start. As we all know that, so start and stop symbol should be like this. Then declare the variable should be like that. Then the value stored in n1 and n2 should be read, and we can perform the task, that is addition operation, and addition of two numbers, which means the result of two numbers stored in a sum, the finally display the sum. So here you must go through that. What are the different symbols used? So that is a very important thing. For an example, read, we can use some different. The functioning, we are used some different symbol. Start and start both are same symbol. Okay, so if we see more example, we can easily understand how to develop a flowchart, how to write an algorithms. So if we learn more and more example, we can easily understand all these concepts. So if you have any doubts, you can comment on the comment box. Thank you.